It was 3 a.m. when chaos shattered the silence of a peaceful suburban night. What started as an ordinary evening turned into a terrifying ordeal, one that would test the limits of loyalty, instinct, and the unbreakable bond between humans and their canine companions. The Thompsons had just settled into a deeper sleep after a long day. Their home, nestled at the edge of a quiet neighborhood in Oregon, was warmed by the soft hum of a baby monitor, the occasional creak of old floorboards, and the rhythmic breathing of their beloved German shepherd, Max, who lay vigilantly near the nursery. Max wasn't just a pet, he was family. For nearly 5 years, he had been by their side through every milestone: their wedding, the move into their first home, and now, the arrival of their baby daughter, Lily. But that night, Max sensed something no human could. A faint, acrid scent drifted through the house, something so subtle it escaped the notice of the adults fast asleep. But Max's ears perked, his nose twitched, his body stiffened. Then came the beeping, a smoke detector in the distance, weak and muffled. And just like that, Max was on alert. With urgency in his eyes and purpose in his paws, Max darted toward the nursery, pushing open the slightly ajar door with his snout. Lily, barely 6 months old, slept soundly, her tiny chest rising and falling beneath her pink blanket. Max nudged her crib, whining. No response. He barked, once, twice, then louder. Still, no one came. Then the barking changed, rapid, desperate, and sharp. In the master bedroom, Jessica Thompson jolted awake. What's going on? She mumbled, still groggy. Is that Max? Her husband, Dave, rubbed his eyes. Something's wrong. The two scrambled out of bed, adrenaline kicking in as the scent of smoke hit them square in the face. Panic set in. They bolted down the hall and found Max stationed beside Lily's crib, barking furiously now. The faint glow of orange flickered from the hallway beyond, the kitchen was ablaze. An electrical short from a faulty coffee maker, later ruled the fire's cause, had started smoldering hours ago. The smoke was thickening fast. Get Lily, Dave yelled as he grabbed a blanket. Jessica swooped in, Max backing up just enough for her to scoop the baby into her arms. But the fire had grown more aggressive. Thick, black smoke poured through the hallway, blocking their path to the front door. Trapped, they turned to Max, his eyes wild, but focused. And then, as if understanding their desperation, Max took off down the opposite direction, toward the garage door. Dave followed with a pounding heart. They never used that exit, but Max barked again, insistent. The handle was hot, but not engulfed. Dave managed to twist it open, kicking it free. Fresh air flooded in. Freedom. The family stumbled into the cold night, coughing, gasping, but alive. Neighbors were already emerging from their homes, calling 911. Flames now clawed at the windows, angry and unrelenting. But amid the chaos, Max stood like a sentinel, tail stiff, head high, his gaze locked on Lily, safe, swaddled in Jessica's arms. By the time firefighters arrived, the Thompsons' home was severely damaged, but the family was intact, all thanks to one dog's loyalty and courage. In the days that followed, news of Max's heroism spread. Local stations featured him, children left drawings of him on the family's mailbox. Strangers donated to help them rebuild. And yet, Max never basked in the attention. He simply stayed by Lily's side, ever watchful, ever loyal. Jessica would often tear up as she recounted the story. We owe him everything. If it weren't for Max, I don't think we'd be here. He didn't just bark, he knew. He knew before we did. The challenges didn't end that night. The Thompsons spent months in temporary housing. Insurance claims dragged. Rebuilding took time. Emotionally, the trauma lingered. Lily had trouble sleeping. Jessica had panic attacks. Dave became hyper-alert to sounds in the night. But through it all, Max was a constant, his presence calming, his protection unwavering. Therapists even credited Max with helping the family heal. Studies show that animals can ease trauma, but what Max gave them was beyond science. It was soul-deep comfort, the kind that comes from a creature who loves without condition, who acts without hesitation. The fire could have taken everything. Instead, it revealed something profound. The true nature of family, the depth of animal loyalty, and the silent heroism of a dog who would risk it all to save the ones he loved. Let this story be a reminder, sometimes, heroes don't wear capes. Sometimes, they wear fur, walk on 4 legs, and sleep at the foot of your bed. If this story moved you, inspired you, or reminded you of the love our animals give us every day, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Positive Tales. Every week, we bring you stories of courage, loyalty, and the powerful bond between pets and people. Paw, join the pack, celebrate the heroes. Welcome to Positive Tales. Paw.